Hey guys, welcome back to SourceFedNerd. I'm Steve Zaragoza. On this show, I'm going to tell you all about some cool apps you can get on your iOS devices, your Android devices, and maybe that Windows device. First up, we have an app that tickled my curiosity bone, which is just my penis. It's called My Muppets Show, which is actually just kind of like incorrect grammar, I think, right? Because it's like they're the Muppets, and there's the Muppet Show, which is called the Muppet Show, not the Muppets Show. And this app is called My Muppets Show. So it's like, even though I understand what they're trying to do, because I know the Muppets and brand integration works perfectly here, My Muppets Show doesn't sound like correct grammar, Disney, all right? Moving on. In this app, you can set up your own personal Muppet Show theater, spending money on cleaning up the place and bringing in more props and Muppets and such. The fun thing about this game for Muppet fans is that each Muppet adds a new layer to the main performance song in true Muppet fashion. First it's Animal, and then you bring in Sam Eagle, and then you can bring in Rolf, and then they're all playing like one part of this song that once you get all the Muppets together on the stage, they all sing this beautiful song together. It's really cool. You can also buy jewels, which is basically the currency in the game, using actual money to speed things up here and there, but for the most part, like with other games like this, if you're patient and open the app up every once in a while, you'll get some good time Muppety fun without dropping a lot of coin. My Muppets Show is free on iOS and Android devices, and there's all sorts of in-app purchases. Like I just said, you could probably spend up to $25 just trying to get that Muppet you love so much, like Miss Piggy. Or you could just wait. Patience is a virtue. Next up is a game called Tetris Blitz, and this ain't your grandma's Tetris. No sir, this game really does add a new spin to the old classic. You remember playing Tetris on your Game Boy, or on your Nintendo, or in the arcades. This version of it being a touchscreen game allows you to choose different drop points for each piece. So as a piece is coming down on the top in a familiar manner, it shows you all these like ghost versions of where that piece could fit, and you just tap where you want it. Some would say maybe that's kind of taking away the original fun of the game, but actually it doesn't. It makes it very fast-paced and really cool, and it's just a different way to play the game. There's also power-ups and other interesting additions to the classic game that I can't really explain, but look fun and make good score fun points game happen. Sounds. Disappeary line. Boom magnet. The game is free on iOS and Android. Go get it now, because it's free, and you're gonna waste all your time. You're gonna piss off your family and your boss and your dog. Next up, we have an Android exclusive game called Antibody Boost. You play as a defender of your immune system and destroy all the foreign invaders to protect your fragile human body. You tap around the arena to shoot the bad bastards, you try to get the high score, die, and try again, forever. Games. The game is free on the Android only, no iOS, all right? Next up, we have Mind Snacks Spanish. Now, I'm a bad Mexican. I'm gonna go ahead and admit it. I've never learned Spanish. There, I said it. I'm bad. I know little things like baño and Taco Bell. So in my never-ending search for the perfect app I can install into my brain easily and fully learn Spanish, just sitting there eating a bag of Tapatio Doritos, I found this little gem. It has games and word association fun and challenges, and it makes learning a new language more fun than learning a new language. It is free on the iOS platform and the Android alternative, because Mind Snacks is not available on the Android, which is an app from Babbel called Learn Spanish with Babbel.com, which is free, which looks essentially the same, but doesn't have the cutesy fish and creatures and shit that might make your kid or your adult kid want to learn Spanish in a fun way. Ay, ay, ay. Mi huevos es muy caliente. Next up is a level counter for Munchkin. I know what you're thinking. What the fuck is Munchkin? Well, you can click this annotation and watch me, Joe, and Meg playing this game. It's very fun. It's a card game that's very much like Magic the Gathering or Dungeons and Dragons, but on a very compressed, time good way. I totally did say time good way, and I don't care, because that's the way I talk. The level counter is free, and if you've played Munchkin before, it's very necessary. If you don't have like 10 things hanging around to be your level counter things, like screws or Skittles, then you could use the app, which is so much more fun. You can add your armor, you can add your bonuses, and if you pay $1.99, which is like nothing compared to the actual Munchkin app, the official one, that's like $5.99, that does the exact same thing, it just has pretty drawings on it, then you can actually count in your monsters and the negative effects that people drop things on you. It's just really, really cool. It's a really fun app, and it's the perfect companion to the Munchkin card game. Again, it's free on iOS and $1.99 to upgrade with all those other cool features, and the Android equivalent of this is called Munchkin Counter, and that's free. Last but not least is another Android-only app called Monster Crew. It's a free, endless platformer where you play as Frankenstein battling ghosts and shit. The reviews for the title are mostly positive, comparing it to Jetpack Joyride, but with monsters, which is freaking cool. Why not play it? Like I said, it's free, so check it out. Thank you so much for watching our app review show. If there's other games you'd like us to check out and possibly review and pimp on the show, let us know in the comments down below. Also, hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done that already, or click this awesome animated annotation to see the other videos on our channel. I'm Steve Zaragoza. I appreciate you, the viewers. I'm gonna eat an apple. how apropos of